Joining us now, editor of Fortune magazine, Alan Murray. He's here to reveal Fortune's list of the best companies to work for in 2015.
No, let's just say, because Alan knew he was coming on the show here, he did not poll Morning Joe workers, because of course we'd be number one.
You guys love your company.
And we love our company.
And we love, we're Comcastic.
We are.
It's a Comcastic.
I'm sorry to say,
be.
am I allowed to say this? Comcast was not on the list.
What?
But neither was Time Inc. So
okay.
You give it time, Alan.
It's coming.
All right.
Number one with a bullet. Again.
Number one.
Come on.
Drum roll. Google.
So why is it they're still always at the top? Because they've done this year after year, right?
They've done it 4 years in a row,
That's
6 of the last 8 years. And you know, I don't think people are too surprised about that, right? Cool campus, great free food, you know, workout. What's so interesting about this list is all the companies, not the Googles and the Twitters, but the Marriotts. Glamorous jobs. The number one job title is housekeeper. It has been on the list every year for the 18 years we've done.
Why is that?
Because they care about their people and their people care about them. You know, it gets to that sort of intangible issue of culture. How, I mean, Joe, you think about what's going on in society where people have fewer affiliations.
Right.
I mean, particularly young people.
Right.
They're not religious affiliation, not strong political affiliation. Families are smaller and more dispersed.
Right.
The job, the workplace, is the biggest, in many cases, the biggest institution.
And look at this. Publix also a great Florida supermarket. Wegmans, Mike Barnacle's favorite. Whole Foods.
Publix and Whole Foods have also been on it every year for the last 18 years. They take care of their people.
Yeah, Whole Foods does. I will say everything's expensive, but maybe they're onto something, because the people who work there seem extremely engaged with the company on every level.
They love it, and it's relationships. You know, these are the people you guys spend your day with each other. It's the people in the workplace and the culture in that workplace and the relationships you form and how you feel about that. Do you feel like you're doing something good? Do you feel like you're trusted and empowered to do something good? That's what really.
So is there a common theme? We're just looking at the top 10 here that we posted up. Is there a common theme in the top 10? In this, Wegmans opened a brand new supermarket in Burlington, Massachusetts. The week that it opened, I was in there shopping, talking to one of the people who had just been hired. He had been paid for 2 months before the thing opened, plenty of benefits, a lot of smiles around the workplace with people. Is that a common theme?
Well, they definitely, they take care of their people. As a result, they do tend to have good benefits. But the surveys we do for this say it's not primarily the pay and the benefits. It's primarily the relationships.
So whether you have good relationships and feel like you're part of something bigger. It's the culture.
Exactly.
I want to know about best companies for women, and if there are any new ones on the list here. And you've got it there in front of you.
Yeah, well, healthcare is very strong for women, obviously. Meridian Health is on there. Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
What were you looking at, as opposed to just best companies to work for? What's the criteria for women?
Do the women in those companies feel that they're supported? Are the issues that tend to fall more heavily on women, like parental leave, etc.?
Like leaving in general?
Getting out at 4:30. Mika, you and I were just talking about this extraordinary post we have on the Fortune.com website right now by a woman who apologized to the women who worked for her before she had kids for, you know, scheduling meetings at 4:30 in the afternoon when parent conferences tended to happen. Other things that made it very difficult to have a family. And it's not about the number of hours you work. It's about the flexibility.
How it works for you. All right, Alan Murray, thank you so much.
Thank you, Alan.
Good to be here.
We'll be looking for the new issue of Fortune. Up next, Willie's conversation with